Hello everyone, this is Zooc and today I'm bringing you a new drawing video. This one is going to be another fantasy weapon concept, which took about 2 hours and a half, which I named the Black Widowmaker for a good reason. The concept is basically a spider's body with its arms extending as mini blades, more of a piercing weapon, anti-armor sort of thing than an actual cutting or slashing weapon. But I thought the idea was pretty good, so I went for it. I've been working a lot on digital painting the past few days. I put about 7 hours into a couple of concepts, which turned out to be utter shit, and I couldn't really show them, so I scratched them. It's been a pretty bad week for painting overall, and sometimes it just happens. Stuff doesn't come out the way you want it to. But I've been doing a lot of studying again on the kind of style employed by Blizzard digital artists and people from from Valve, not Dota, and trying to assimilate as much as I can. But again, with the whole color theory shit, it's pretty difficult. Like I said previously, I am partially colorblind, so I can see a picture and appreciate the I guess the vast array of colors used in it, but I can't replicate it myself, at least not yet. I just when I have a blank canvas in front of me, it's like I turn into an idiot. I don't know what to do with those colors and the shading and everything. I can do it via pencil though. With the traditional black and white, it's no problem coming up with the volume and defining the shapes okay, but when it comes to digital, it just doesn't work out very well. But doing my best. I'm trying to get better at it. But I do have some news regarding this whole fantasy weapon design thing. I made my last video, basically, the one in which I made the Cthulhu-themed dagger. A 3D modeler that does Dota weapons contacted me and suggested that he make a 3D weapon for Slark out of that concept. And I gave him permission and he created it. The link is actually in the description. It's doing rather well on the Valve workshop right now. It's got 5 stars and about 200 something votes. So I'm hoping that it will most likely get into the game at some point, which would be pretty awesome if I do say so myself. But I had a small talk with him and basically he stated that there's a sick amount of money involved in this whole Dota weapon creation and armor set creation, so I'm most likely going to be dedicating a lot more time to that and do what I've always kind of wanted to do, which is to be a real concept artist. That's kind of awesome, and work with this 3D modeler friend of mine and just create like spam weapons and hopefully get some approved by Valve and profit off that. Obviously he gets most of the share cut because he does the hard work, which is mapping the whole thing and creating it in 3D Studio Max and then sculpting it in ZBrush and doing the whole textures is on top of it and everything. I just come up with the ideas, which is kind of what I prefer to do, and like sketch them out and then go for it. But it's definitely a topic that does interest me and I feel passionate about. I've always liked drawing weapons ever since I was a kid. I think I actually enjoy it more than drawing monsters, and if I can put it to good use and actually create something that people will use, I think that will be pretty great, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I've been kind of in the middle of this whole kind of filling my brain up with ideas and concepts of various weapons and armors and all that stuff for the past few days. But unfortunately, my practical application of those ideas is suffering because it seems like I've regressed in terms of digital painting skill for some reason. I'm doing my best to get back into shape and reach a semi-decent level at least, but it's difficult. One artist which I'm trying to emulate nowadays is LD Austin. I do believe she is a woman. Did a lot of digital art for Hearthstone and a bunch of illustrations for World of Warcraft as well. She's really good. Like, her style is something that I would really love to master at some point, even more so than other people that I've named throughout my videos that I look up to. But her style, there's just something so raw and natural about it. It resembles traditional media a lot, like lots of scribbles, lots of tiny imperfections, but when you zoom out and look at the big picture, it truly looks like perfect almost. It's great. So check her out if you're interested in looking at that sort of stuff. And she has some pretty detailed pictures which make it somewhat easy to see kind of like how the progression of colors was made and what the thought behind the whole picture was, which is nice. So yeah, that's like the only footage that I've been able to show for now, and of course it doesn't look amazing. Like, there's some perspective issues with this weapon, and it also looks like it's made of plastic, but I'm trying to teach myself proper texturing in Photoshop and hopefully apply it in Manga Studio as well. But Photoshop is mainly the program that most people use for decent quality texturing and all sorts of like pixel density elements such as scratches and little dents and imperfections. So yeah, it's not easy, fuck's sake. But I'm really looking forward to being able to create some really cool Dota weapons and maybe eventually branch out to other games, like find more 3D modeler friends and work with them and just make stuff for people and get filthy fucking rich. I think that sounds pretty good. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna be working on a logo in the following days before I leave for Prague again. And that's probably gonna be the last video before I get back, because I highly doubt I'm gonna make videos while I'm there. My time will be taken up by other matters, as you can imagine. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few days. Thanks for watching. Please rate that shit if you enjoyed it. This was more of a like mini vlog on the whole development thing with the Dota weapons. I think that everyone should know about that. And if you feel like it, please visit the Steam Workshop page in the description and upvote the Cthulhu Dagger for Slark. I think that guy did a really good job with it, and it looks really awesome. Maybe the colors could have been better from my part. I think I chose some pretty shitty colors, but overall it does look like a pretty good weapon, and most people, like 99% of people, seem to be really digging it. So it's fucking awesome. I'm really glad about that. So rate that shit if you enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.